Hey, we're off. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
We are going to see some horsies. Here we are, heading out to the World Equestrian Center here in Ocala. And it's supposed to be really horsey of some nature. And we're going to share with you what we find at the World Equestrian Center. Okay.
So aren't we supposed to be turning up here? It shows us going straight.
Well, we're using a GPS, so...
Yeah, but I really thought it was down that way.
Well, how is it that you know more about an area you've never been to?
Well, I've just got this innate direction thing where I know where stuff is, except when it's not.
Right. So this is something he does all the time. We're going through an area he's never been before. And,
we've been through here before.
Well, yes, but you do this in areas we haven't been in before. And saying, we should go that way. And I'm thinking, why have a GPS? Why?
So Ocala is kind of considered the horse capital of the world. I think that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
So they get lots of stuff related to horses here. One of them is the World Equestrian Center, which is, I guess, the largest horse equestrian center in the U.S. at least.
Yes.
Massive facility, tons and tons of arenas, barns, all kinds of stuff there. They have all kinds of equestrian events and other events there as well. There was a boat show going on while we were there, a rodeo that we've got some video of. What else?
Yeah, it's basically it's set up for any kind, well, not any kind, but most kinds of equine activities like jumping, like western, like reining, like barrel racing, things like that. So it provides a venue for people to compete. And the interesting thing too is that it's free. Almost everything there is free.
Most things are free. A lot of stuff. There's some things in the evenings and stuff that you have to pay for sometimes. Most of them are free.
Yeah, you can just walk in and watch jumpers jumping, or walk through some of the barns and the arenas to see things. So this area, Ocala, is very horse oriented, and there's even you were talking about.
There's areas where they have like polo matches, and I would think just about any kind of horse show type of a thing that you wanted to see, you could find in Ocala at some point during the year.
So we just got patisseries at a bakery at the hotel here, which is quite chic.
Yes, very
quite
nice.
bougie.
Very nice.
Very nice. And it looked very much like a French patisserie.
But you didn't get to use your French.
I didn't get to use my French because they weren't speaking French. But what did we spend? $20 on
two pastries.
Two pastries, but we'll show them to you in a minute and see if you think they're worth it. Yep.
And we learned a little bit about jumping.
What do we learn?
Well, when they jump and they hit one of those crossbars, the crowd under a very quiet voice says,
Yeah, we're fans now.
Yeah, so we kind of got that down.
Yeah. The other thing I've learned is in order to be a horseback rider, or at least one of these, you have to be skinny and look good in basically leotards.
Really tight jeans, yeah. Pants.
All right, so we're going to see what else we find here.
Touch their horses.
Does they say not to?
I don't know, but I just wouldn't do it.
Hi there. What do you say? Mr. Horse. It's hard not to pet him, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Hi there. What's not to love about petting a horse?
No kidding. No kidding.
They're just so soft. I love the way they smell.
Well,
this guy's got a bad eye. It's Pirate. Hey, Pirate. How's it going? This guy's got an eye patch. What's going on? I don't have any... He's licking my hand. Remind me to wash that hand. I don't have any treats for you.
Arrgh.
Arrgh.
No.
Like I said, it seems like when you see horses at the fair, they're kind of skittish and stay back in their stalls.
Yeah.
These guys want to come out and talk.
Yeah.
Saying, come on, don't you have a snack for me?
Even lick you a little bit.
Yeah. Hey. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. I just want to pet you. Okay. Apparently he doesn't want to be playing.
He wants a treat.
So we're at this beautiful equestrian center, and I can't help but think of my mom. For those of you who followed us for a while, you know that she passed about 2 years ago. But Mom was a quintessential horsewoman. She was a cowgirl at heart. She did a cattle roundup on horseback for 6 days when she was 60, which is basically my age. But she loved horses. She loved being on them. It was her jam. So it's fun to be here at some place that reminds me of her and knows that she would love to be here. So anyway, makes me think good things of Mom. So we're going to a
Horsey Farm.
We're going to see some Clydesdales. Apparently, this is a thing. And I don't know what we're going to see, but our friends Butch and Lynn invited us to go and check out how Clydesdales grow up and experience life.
Yes.
That's all you got to add. That's all you got.
Pretty much, yeah.
Not your hopes and dreams about the Clydesdales, or?
It should be interesting. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Alrighty, so we'll share with you what we find. Oh, goodness.
So it's both Shannon and I are 3 generation showing the Clydesdales, and our boys are actually the 24th generation that we have documented back to the year 1240 in Scotland.
Wow.
Yes. So
And has it always been Clydesdales for you?
in my young years, we were with the Belgians, and then the love for the Clydesdales came back very quickly, and so he started purchasing more Clydesdales.
Well, we'd love you to introduce us to a couple of the horses.
Sure, for
We love
sure.
those
Yeah,
horses.
let's go in and we'll introduce you to a couple up close. And we'll bring some of the girls up from surrounding pastures that are going to be foaling, right away. And so we can, keep more of an eye on them right up close. And
Yeah. Well, I love the whole thing about. So say again about the magnets when they're about to give birth.
Right, so it's called a foal alert system, and it's 2 magnets that we actually insert into the back of the mare, and then once that foal enters into that birth canal, it'll pop the magnets apart.
So you're not laying in the stall at night waiting for
No.
her to give you the signal.
No.
Lazy man's.
Yes, that's right.
Hey there.
So this is Danny.
Hey, Danny.
So Danny is one of our wheel horses. So he is one that's stationed right at the back on the 6-horse hitch. So he does most of the pulling of the wagon in competition.
Hey, Danny.
So,
And he's how many hands high did he say?
so he's 19 hands tall and weighs around 2,200 pounds.
Wow.
So
Well, and he dwarfs you.
Yes.
Of course, you come a little anyway. But. And this is the other favorite horse.
yeah, so this is Peyton. So this is Danny's partner in the wheel. So they are a team in the wheel position.
What he's got scratches on his
So
ears.
this is a guy that is allergic to everything.
Oh.
So if he was a dog, he would have like a cone on his head.
What does the horseshoe weigh?
So it weighs around 5 pounds.
5 pounds.
Yep,
And they have 4 of them, obviously.
They do,
So 20
yes.
pounds of feet.
that's right.
Yeah.
But they're all they weigh 2,000 plus pounds, so it's all relative, right?
It's
Yep.
true. It's
Yep.
true.
It's like our tennies.
That's right.
Yes,
well, I always
exactly.
say when you put their show shoes on, it's like them putting on their boots, right?
Their heels.
Right.
Hey, Cruz wants to come over and play.
Hey,
Hey, what's
buddy.
going on?
Hey, baby.
So you said he is how old?
He's only 3.
He's 3, and he's already how 1,700 pounds?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he'll grow to how many?
Yeah. So he'll be in that 2,000 pound mark for sure. So.
And you think this is going to be a champion?
Yes.
He is.
Hey,
is.
Cruz.
You bought him from somebody else, right?
Yes, we did.
And
Yeah.
was he
Yeah.
like in somebody's hitch, or you just saw
No,
him? and
he
said,
was just a baby.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
Yep.
when we got him.
So what about him? What about him then made you think he was a good investment, and what about him now makes you think he's a champion?
Yeah, so you get really good at looking at obviously young horses and
Evaluating
whatnot,
talent.
Yeah.
evaluating them, and he has so much just natural ability as far as what we do look for, his size and everything else. But he just keeps growing that way, right? So as long as he keeps all the pieces together, he'll be a great asset to the farm here, and we're excited about his future.
That's right.
And then you've got your stallion here.
Yes.
And this is a championship stallion.
Yes. Yep.
Retired.
Retired from the show ring. Yes.
But not from being a grand old
that's
stud.
right.
And I forget, what's his name?
Moses.
Moses.
Come here, baby.
Oh, Moses. Now, Moses doesn't seem as big as the ones in the barn, is
Well,
he?
stallions usually don't get as big as the
really?
geldings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of stallions then.
You don't want a whole bunch of stallions on the farm.
Because they're too,
Yeah.
they're too,
Yeah, like if, they're just a pain to have around. Like they're...
because they're like teenage boys.
Yes, on steroids.
Well, it's been really informative. You guys do a great job here. And we highly recommend Grandview Clydesdales.
Yes.
And they do a great tour. And they got a Christmas one coming up.
We do. Set in the evening, and everything is like lit and decorated, and it's cool. Very, very special.
So Lynn and Butch.
Well, hi there.
Hi, folks. Talk to us about your experience at Grandview Clydesdales.
So Grandview Farms provides semen for the Budweiser farms that develops the famous Budweiser Clydesdales.
And stud horses.
Yes, it was wonderful. It was well planned, lots of information. I talked to them after. The only thing I was missing was seeing a foal being born.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. But everything else was very informational and well planned out. And even the jokes were funny.
So what are you thinking about Ocala horse country?
You know, I have been really surprised at how beautiful it is in Central Florida. I know we've said this in our last video, but this is horse country, and we've had a chance, as you can see from the video, to see horses in a variety of fashion.
Yeah.
So that's been really fun. How about you?
Yeah, that plus all the horse activities that we've seen, plus just driving around the area is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, horse pastures all over the place with fences along them, and also the great big moss-covered trees, and
yes,
all those kinds of things make the area very, very pretty. It's a little, it's more rural, so you're not stuck in a big city, which we like.
But yeah, I would say just driving past these beautiful horse farms with like Tom said, the dripping moss off the trees. It's really pretty. So this wraps up our horse video of the things that we did here in Ocala having to do with horses. We got some great videos coming up that include some maybe some modifications that we've done, some product reviews, and other stuff that we'll show you coming up. So stay tuned.